Good idea. Or you guys know what oh, but you're asking something. Oh, you must learn. Yes, I'm. But if you guys are. Me too. Well, I didn't. Yeah, so something I'd like to send before 87. Okay. Hi. Hi, Dorika. Are they connecting? I don't see anyone. Yes, but I don't see anybody connecting as yet on the blue link on their WhatsApp. Okay, my dear. They must now go on the WhatsApp blue link. Double click on the blue link. No, not as yet. Not as yet. So everybody's got, there I see one. Okay, let's see to admit. Okay, so everybody must do that now. And they've got Zoom okay, beautiful. So everyone, and they must please, it's very important to recall that they must please connect with audio, okay, that we can hear them. Thank you so much. I see this one already. Thanks. Just keep your phone on, okay? Thanks. Bye. Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello. What is your name?
Punde.
What is your name, sir? Welcome. So you are Zole.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. So you can hear me? Okay. You must just keep your screen steady, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. It's so early, you know. Okay. And you spell your name like Axole. Akole.
Say that again.
Akole. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you, my dear. You must just keep your screen steady, okay?
Okay. I can't hear you clearly though.
Okay. You must sit quietly, put up your speakers, full volume.
Okay.
You must sit in a quiet place. Keep the screen steady, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, sir. Okay, we're just testing now. This next person, can you hear me, my dear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
On an iPhone, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking to you, Abdul. Can you hear me? This person is on an iPhone. Huh? Yeah, don't worry, Abzole, you are fine. I'm trying to get your colleagues on.
Okay.
Hello, Dorika. There's a gentleman. He's connected to our iPhone. Abzole is fine. I haven't seen anyone else. I can't see him. Oh, he can't hear me. So he must go out completely and go in again. Yeah, I think so. Okay. And Abzole, you must find your place now, my dear. You must find your spot now, my dear.
Okay.
You must find your spot. Otherwise, it's going like that.
Yeah, I found my spot.
Yeah. Find your spot where you are sitting. Otherwise, your phone is going like this. You see? The screen is like this. Hello? Mr. iPhone,
Yeah,
that's right to me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Can hear you.
Sorry, I'm not talking to you anymore.
Yeah.
You are perfect. Okay. I'm talking to this gentleman that's got like his mask is like American mask. He must go completely out and go in again and connect with audio. Must do it now. Go out and connect with audio. Completely out. Mr. iPhone, go out completely. Thank you.
I can hear you now.
Beautiful. What's your name?
Oh,
Sipo, ma'am.
Hello, Sipu. How are you, sir?
I'm great, and yourself?
Oh, can't complain. That's wonderful. I'm just going to change your name here quickly, then we can see who we talk to. That's wonderful. Renan, Sipu, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
So you're number 2 on the first it is Azora,
Yes.
and then Sipu. You now see you number 2. Okay, Sipu. All right, Sipu. All righty. Okay, let's just see here. Right. So you just keep it steady, sir. Nkosi Nati. Nati. Can you hear me, Nkosi Nati?
I don't.
Okay. Nkosi Nati, you've got the same problem that Sipu had. You must connect with audio. Sipu? Sipu?
Yes, ma'am.
Please go and help Nkosi Nati quickly. Because he's
Okay,
got the
let me do
same
that.
problem. You must connect with audio. Please, my dear.
Okay.
Thank you. Then we help each other and make up quickly. Thank you.
Okay. Vamos.
Can you hear me now?
Nkosi Nati, yes, I can hear you. Okay, you're connecting to audio. Thank you so much, Sipu. Okay.
No problem.
Thank you, sir. You're a star. Can you hear me now, Nkosi Nati? Thanks. Connecting to audio. Nkosi Nati, can you hear me?
Press the screen, press the application, and let them press the call.
Yeah.
Join audio.
Sinclair, you must. Okay, Garfield. Hey. You've got nice names. Thanks, Sipu. You think Nkosi Nati, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, Sipu, looks like Nkosi Nati can't hear yet.
Okay, let me call him and help him.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I've got Nati and Abdule and Sipu. Okay. So
Hello?
let's see here. Okay. Nkosi Nati, can you hear me, sir?
Yes. Zamos.
Hey.
Can you hear me now?
Hey, bro.
Thank you. Looks like it's
How's the look, man? Example, I'm okay, but I'm headset.
Hello.
Okay, open the phone.
Hello.
Elsa. Hello, Elsa.
Elsa. Hello, Elsa.
Is somebody here on the one that's called Garfield?
I mean, I was giving for my God, thank you, Angel.
Oh. Ma'am, pala sinto ba malam na? Ay, paano ko mo dumda pa ako?
I just want to ask you guys a question, sir. Abdullah, that you borrow your iPhone. Abdullah?
Hello.
That you borrow your iPhone to another person. Have you got
Sorry?
a hat on, Abdullah, have you got a hat on? A black hat?
No, that's Mfundo.
What's his name?
That's Mfundo.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Beautiful, admit. Okay, Abdullah, you must turn on your, okay, let me just change your name, rename the folder. Must pronounce it correctly. So, Sefundo, you were on first, Dave. You were the first one to come on, Sefundo.
Yes.
Beautiful. And then Sipu, you are fine. So Abdullah,
Hey,
you
come first.
turn on your
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah, that's correct.
on video. Okay. You must just turn on your video, Abdullah.
It's already. Yeah.
Yes. Tumelo, welcome. Welcome, sir. Can you hear me, Tumelo? You can take off the mask, no problem. Can you hear me, Tumelo? Okay. Tumelo, can you hear me? Sipu?
Yes, I can, ma'am. I can hear you.
Okay. I want to ask you to help Tumelo because he's got the same problem. Must go out and come in again with audio. Hello,
Okay.
Sinclair. Thank you, sir.
Sure, good. We are good for those. Man.
You don't like it.
Monkey part of my head, that's it. You can't put some. I want you to join OT. I guess I kept it simulation.
Very shocking. Did he arrive yet? All right. Inge, can you hear me, sir?
Thank you. Now speaker straight.
Zinge, Tumelo, unmute. Or to unmute. Unmute yourself, Tumelo.
Sure.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay. Akole, I can't see you yet, sir.
Oh, okay. Let me just try and see. Webcam, yeah.
Just switch on your video, please, sir.
Okay, all right, man.
Okay. Thank you so much for working together. Ngozi, Nati, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, right.
Okay. Can you hear me, Ngozi? Sifundu, you must turn around. You must turn the screen around. All right. There we go. Okay. Tumelo?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Because in nothing, I double share your face are in the screen. So everybody must find their places now, please, gentlemen. Then you keep you see what's happening. If you check now, you will see that otherwise you must keep quiet like that. You must, if you use your cell phone, you keep quiet like this. Otherwise it's going like that the whole time. Do you understand? It's like a video camera. So please just keep your screen, find your spot, relax, keep your screen quiet. Okay, thanks. And you must make double sure that you know where to mute and unmute yourself. You put on the sound and put on the sound, okay?
All right.
Thank you so much. Sole? I can't see you yet, sir. Excuse me. Tumelo, you must respond to the slide, please.
Sure, sorry.
No worries, sir. Don't worry. Zingle, you can hear me, sir? Zingle? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
That's beautiful. Okay, so Fundu, just get your face in the screen, no worries.
Okay.
A little bit down, so then I can see you properly. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Nkosi Nati, can you hear me, sir? Okay. All righty. Nkosi Nati, yes. Abdullah, you can't find your you one can see.
Okay, all right. I'm just trying to sort out my webcam.
Yeah, your video. Otherwise, it's fine. But we would like to see as well. Okay. Now I want you to do an exercise. Mute yourself and unmute. So you can see where it is. Mute and unmute.
Yes.
So everybody knows where to mute and unmute, nah?
How to mute and unmute?
Yes. Do you know where to do that, sir? Sinclair?
No.
No. Don't you just want to show Zinkley where he can do it, please? Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Okay. And Abdullah, if your video is a problem, leave it then off. If your video is going to be a problem, leave it off. As long as you know where to unmute and unmute yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Sifu. Thank you so much. You are the Zoom expert here, looks like.
Okay.
So, okay. So you can unmute now. Unmute. So once you're talk now, I'm going to call the lady, her name is Nolobuku, and we will start soon, okay? Mute, for the moment, just mute yourself. Thank you. I will call her now, okay? Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you so much. She's going to be here shortly. Now you've got to sit quietly and, you know, in one spot. She will be here soon, okay? Okay, I've got Sipu, I've got Nati, Rolling, where's the mail of God, and see, okay. Listen quickly, the meeting is going to start soon. I want to ask you something now. So you are all muted, correct? So when the moderator talk to you or you need to talk to her back, then you just unmute yourself for that second. Otherwise, there's a lot of echo. Are you all together now? You understand now? So you can listen, then you and if she addresses you and you need to talk, then you can unmute yourself so that you can speak. Otherwise, there's too much echo. You're okay with that being said? Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so you all must be muted now. You're the culprit here. Unmute yourself, please, my dear. Unmute yourself. Thank you. Dole, mute yourself, please. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good morning, everyone. It's a challenge now that we're doing our groups remotely like we are. So you just bear with us with the technological issues here and there. But we are doing quite a number of them. It works out in the end. So just bear with us. And remember, yeah, to always be on mute unless you are talking so that you don't get feedback. As a way of starting, welcome and thanks very much for making time during the week to be with us here. My name is Noluvugo Matibe, and I'm based in Joburg, and I am a researcher. This is what I do for a living. We conduct research and then prepare reports for our clients. Enjoy doing it because then I get to know why people do things and how people decide the choices that they take. So before we start and before we even introduce ourselves, I'm going to read to you because in research we really want to assure ourselves that we have everyone's consent in terms of the process, in terms of what we're discussing. So I will read to you informed consent declaration, and at the end I will ask you if you are okay with what I have read to you. So if you are not okay, then we will allow you to leave the group discussion. Yeah, I understand, ne?
Yes.
Okay. You have been selected to participate in this study. If you agree to participate, I will ask you some questions on dietary practices, particularly on unhealthy foods and sugary drinks. We will only use your answers for this study, which will help us to improve policies and communications related to food and drinks.
We may also disclose the results of the study without identifying you to our donors in press releases or in scientific journal articles. This study is completely voluntary, and if you should come to any question that you don't want to answer, just let me know and we can skip that question. The study takes about 2 hours to finish. Please be assured that the information you provide will be confidential. Your answers will only be used in the aggregate, and in no instance will your identity be revealed. Likewise, all data files related to this survey will not contain any information that can connect your identity to your answers. So, long story short, what you are saying here is that on this study. So what will happen is mass report another group. It will be this group. Let's say we asizosho aqole u10 and so on. So reporter at a group level and I guess identify. And as I said before, feel comfortable now if you think that you don't like the question, you say so, and I will move on to the next one. So do you feel that you have been sufficiently informed of the study, and do you consent to participate in this study?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. Ukona or no? Okay. All right. Thanks again. Thanks again for participating. We're interested in people's reactions to messages on what food they choose, particularly food that is high on salt, high on fat, and high in sugar, and then sugary drinks also. So what we'll do today, we'll show you a few ads on issues that may be relevant to people like you in your community and also here in South Africa, and then a reaction. What then happens, because I don't know if any of you have participated with Sfundo, can you just try to be still, please? Yeah, you keep on moving.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, all right. What into sokhuluma ngayo into enzenza every day, so into ningacabanga ukuthi ngoba there will be ratings, there will be this account engathi classini. It's quite simple and straightforward because sikhuluma ngokudla, sikhuluma ngama drinks eniwathengayo niwadle ngemfamily yenu and so on. So and also we culture research faculty culture, but we practice your research. There are no right or wrong answers. I have come here to learn from you. So all we ask from you is for you to give us your honest answer. It may be different from what Uzinhle has said. It may be different from what Nkosinathi has said. It doesn't matter. And if in my choices must choose so just be as honest as possible, please. That way will help the client to know what is wrong or what is right. Because if an economic then it doesn't. This is in vain. It doesn't help anyone. And also, as I said, we'll be testing some ads that are directed in that sort of content. What's important for you now is that when we show you these ads, they are not finished ads as you typically see on TV. There's no flow of movement, sound, or anything, but it's storyboards. So it's stills that tell a complete story on their own. So, Master Evaluator, I would ask you not to get started saying, being a or that's not the point. The point is for you to take the message, you want the story as understand and what they're trying to say. With your feedback, is refine and then it be the final ad that we typically see on our TV. Then see understand that. Okay. It's about your experiences, really, as I said. So just to start off with, introduce so that is what I would hope and like grouping. Introduce As was introduced, just very briefly, ubani usebenza phi, uyasebenza or wenzani ngempilo yakho, uhlala nobani ekhaya, and what also include mangakulo introduction yakho ukuthi yini driver, what do you consider mangabe wenza ama-food choices when you decide ukuthi namhlanje kuzodliwani or namhlanje sithengani, what informs you? Can you just take us also through that thinking process when you introduce yourselves? So ngoba kuzobe kungona kube yimina obiza igama ngoba I'm not sure anibonani where you are. So ngizocela uqala ngawe Zinhle.
Okay. Hi to everybody. So my name is not exactly Zinhle is my wife. So my name is Butelezi. I'm Kababa, I live in Kababa, and I'm self-employed.
Sorry, Uzaki.
Yes, Zaki Butelezi.
Uzaki igama.
Zaki Butelezi.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Ngakubeka Zaki.
Okay, so I live in Kababa, and I'm in a clothing business. I'm self-employed. Into in driving a cool actually today most special offers about the check which you can tragedy Monday.
Mamela, Zaki. Sound yakho. Ngicela ba-check sound yakho. There's feedback akuzwakali kahle.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, hang on.
Okay. Yeah, I think maybe I'll start a laptop, which I live in Kababa, and I'm self-employed, and I'm in a clothing business. So he don't the driver which you want to go today depends on my special offers a call. If there's a special somewhere, then I have to go. The special lessons are suitable with my family. Yeah, I think that's.
Did I hear you saying you check specials? That's how you decide what to go to buy.
Yes, yeah.
So
I always.
Even if it was something you're not going to buy, if it's on special, you buy.
No, not really. It depends how much can suit me with my family. No, not just alone. Depends how much can suit me with my family. Yeah, if we agree with no, this is the one, then we just go in. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Tumelo.
Hello.
Hi, Tumelo.
Hello. I'm Tumelo, Shalim Kabawa. Part-time waiter, part-time. Oh, yeah, not employed yet. There's an echo.
There's an echo, Tumelo. Same as Google that, yeah.
Hello, how are you?
I have
Hello.
He's going to help me with technology.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we're getting feedback from someone. Maybe you can just mute yourself, and then when you want to speak, maybe just wait for Nolivuko, so that Nolivuko knows you want to say, then you unmute yourself and able to talk. Maybe that could reduce the feedback okay, but maybe we can just see.
Let's see how.
Okay, yeah. If it continues, then maybe the person can go out and come back into the meeting, and then we can try to see if it's a better connection. Thanks, guys.
Okay, Tumelo may continue. Thanks, Jenny. Hi.
Hello.
Continue.
Yeah, I'm Tumelo, Klalem Kavava. Currently unemployed. Do anything I can at the time. Yeah. I mainly like healthy stuff, greens and meats. Yeah, that influences me a lot on food.
You said you're part-time waiter also.
Yeah, yeah. Everything, Uber, Taxify, whatever you can find at the time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then in terms of food choices, how does it work in your household? I didn't hear about your household. Who else lives with you?
I live with my gran and my two siblings. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Okay.
yeah, umuntu omdala uthanda izinto fresh, green, yakudliwa nje, amagwinya nama-fries.
Is it?
Yeah, spinach, broccoli, lettuce, yabo
Yes.
nje. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So manifuna amagwinya ngathola.
Akhona eduze. Akhona eduze kodwa kuyona into ezothi idliwa njalo, njengakunini eGoli, hayi. Yabo.
Idliwa eGoli.
Hayi eGoli igwinya ne-archer, igwinya nepapa, yabo
Yeah.
nje.
Yeah. And what about drinks, sugary drinks? You buy them at home?
Kakhulukazi into engithanda ukuyiphuza would be amanzi.
Okay.
Like amanzi, but then occasionally now I'm an energy drink, well, Coke Zero. Coke, ngithanda Coke Zero the normal Coke because it tastes much better than the Coke and that.
Okay. All right. Thanks to Melo. So are you saying what apart from Amazon's Latando Coco, what else? How do you decide then to buy the other foods?
Okukhona kodwa nje nami sengize ngajwayela ukudla izinto nje lezi abathanda ukuzidla.
Okay. All right. Thanks to Melo. Fundo.
Okay.
Yes, you may introduce yourself.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Yeah, wait.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Kamla Mfundo Mbaja. And la Ilfacom. The manager of my project construction. Ngihlala ngedwa. So ngile noma yini eqhamuka ngaleso sikhathi.
Udecide kanjani?
Angipheli kahle. Okukhona nje kuma-fast food kakhulu. So
Ma-fast food kakhulu.
So okukhona the side ngithanda ukudla okusheshayo quick engizokuthola ngaleso sikhathi.
Yes. Wayengabheki.
Hey, kade nje ngiyancane ngisowadala. So that is mean with the fast food some food kahle that is mean. So healthy food kaningi sethiswa ngayo kodwa abakalungi. Lapho mase nginamakothi mhlawumbe ngimphekela ngizwe vele but now isisadla.
Yes. No, fast food yini? What type of fast food? Huh?
So burgers, pies, whatever I can find. Fish and chips.
Yeah.
My takeaways most of the time.
Yes, yeah. Is it an easy decision for you to just, or do you decide when you get to the shop what you're going to buy?
Well, it depends on what I like. I love my pepper,
yeah.
Mostly seafood, so that would be my first choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what about summer drinks, sugary drinks?
No, I think I'm drinks. Coke now, which is not very healthy. So I switch in between my drinks as well. Not to the drinks, but drink things. I also go for my drinks, but most of the time it's my drinks. Basically, what mine is what I can find.
Mamela Spundo, can you just try Uti Mail and that no be a mic get closer when you talk because I'm training to hear you. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Then it gets much better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. No, essentially next time just to bring it closer. Thanks. Akole.
Okay.
Thank you, Spundo. Akole.
Yebo, sawubona.
Yes, ninjani apha?
Siyaphila kunjani?
So right, enkosi.
Hayi. Sorry?
Yes, ngicela uzintroduce.
Oh, igama lami uAxole, isibongo sami uAdino. Ngihlala la eMgababa. Ngihlala nosisi wami endlini. Ngisebenza eCheckers.
Okay. Wenzani eCheckers?
Nje ngi-part time lapha manje ngifike ngiyopheka nje now and then.
Okay. Bengithe akithi Axole bengicela ukuthi nisho ukuthi udecide kanjani ukuthi kuzothengwani ekhaya, ukuthi kuzophekwani and so on. So if you could just share with us, uzwile usifundo nonkosinathi besichazela ukuthi benza kanjani.
Oh, okay. Oh no, in terms of ukupheka, since ngihlala nosisi wami siyavila lapho ukupheka, so nazi sijwayele ukuthenga ama-takeaways.
Oh, okay.
So uthenga wona ama-hot dogs, inyama, nama-drink.
Oh, okay. Decide kanjani?
No, I guess
namhlanje hot dog kusasa utheyini engithanda ama-burger. Decide kanjani?
kuyadependa mhlawumbe besidleni izolo and namhlanje umuntu uhalelani into kanjalo. So not like mhlawumbe khona imenu or something.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, thanks. Nkosinathi angikholwa ukuthi sikhulumile.
Bengakhulumi angizwa kodwa.
Yes, ngiyakuzwa thanks.
Okay, igama lami nguNkosinathi ngowakaHlambisa ngihlala eMgababa. Ngisebenzela kephi eMgababa. Kwifamily yami-ke shuthi ngathi ngihlala nosisi wami nogogo noma ney'ngane-ke ey'ningi. In terms lento kade uyibuza kumfowethu ukuthi mhlawumbe yini eyenza ukuthi mhlawumbe namhlanje sidecide ukuthi sidlala. Mina ngathi since sisebenza phela imisebenzi engekho right, kudependa imali ukuthi okay imali kanjani or masiholile kodwa nje especially shuthi kukhona iy'ngane fast food nje into esidila nawo kakhulu yabo.
Usho ukuthi i-fast food ayibizi kunokupheka?
Hayi ayibizi kakhulu. Ayibizi nje kakhulu.
Yeah. Ngizwe phela ukuthi unezingane eziningi.
Hlala kuzona ngithi akukhona.
Yeah. Okay, thanks Nkosinathi. Sipho.
Hi, sawubona.
Ninjani Sipho?
Ngiyaphila njani?
Philile nathi thanks.
Ngiyaphila. Igama lami nguSipho, ngihlala la eMgababa, ngowami lo isibongo. Ngihlala nomzali which is a single parent. Ngihlala nendodana nomshanami. So nami I'm self-employed. Nginama-toilets, i-outsense, into ey'kanjalo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Kudliwa nekhaya?
Oh, mina I'm always on the road, so hlezi ngidla inyama. I'm sorry to say, but endlini kuyabhalansiswa because inaney'ngane ufundo grade 10, so siyazama ukubhalansisa, but mina ngiyahluleka.
Udla inyama?
Ngithanda inyama.
Umphako wasekhaya or inyama oyithenga endleleni?
No, ekhaya ngiyayithenga, nasendleleni ngiyayithenga. Mina my part engidlala endlini ukuthenga inyama. Ukunyeka bathenga the healthy stuff for iy'ngane nomzali usemdala phela so ufanele abhalansise.
Yeah. Why do you consider izingane mawuthenga izinto ezi-healthy?
Can you say that again?
Why uthi kukhona izingane so kufuneka ubhalansise? What makes you think like that?
No, phela iy'ngane kufanele zidle ama-proteins, zidle ama-veg, so because zisakhula kufanele ikhule iqinile.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thanks very much. Njengoba besishilo-ke sesizoqala manje. So how we're going to start? Sizoqala sinibonise i-test so that sizobona ukuthi iyasebenza niyakwazi ukuyibona nizwe also. And then you also go through rating. That's just for test purposes. After that, then sizonibonisa-ke lama-ad amabili esizokhuluma ngawo namhlanje. Okay. Danny's here to do the magic.
Okay, guys. Please, Sipo, if I can just ask you, when we share the screen, will you just let us know that you can see the ad on your side? Then I know everybody can see it. So I'm just going to share it now. This will be the test ad. Sipo?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, thank you very much. We will play the test ad now.
Dimly first?
No, just
Oh.
this is a test one.
Okay.
We just played one. You can say
Okay, so what we're going to do now is sizothumela imbuzo ayikho mningi kune-scale sokurate khona strongly agree right up to strongly disagree. So what you order go kubuzwa into like the ad was easy to understand, the ad is relevant to me and so on. So questions anjalo choose the answer oyikhethayo, you can only choose one answer per question.
Machimbos bayafona manje bathi banenkinga ngakubona igoli bazobuyela kuthina njengekudala.
Right, sure.
And the survey is wonderful there.
Hello, welcome back. Nakubona masipala, can you hear me? Before just Osfundo, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you?
Okay, thanks. I am sorry about that. We lost the connectivity. That's just the nature of oh, you've done you okay. Just missing one, this is 5.
Okay. Guys, sorry, just a question. Can I just get a thumbs up if you were able to finish your questionnaire and submit it successfully? Can I just get a thumbs up that it was done? Tumelo, thanks a lot. Fundo, thanks. Okay, thanks everybody. The reason why we ask for confirmation is because if I end the survey on my side, you guys cannot complete your survey because it will stop on your side as well. So we just need an indication when you do the other exercise that when you've completed the survey, just give me a thumbs up to say I've successfully submitted. Then when everybody has done it, then we can end it off.
Don't end it yet.
Okay.
Akole,
Yes, ma'am.
did you? Number
Sorry?
5. Number 5. Kona oyedwa ongayicomplete survey.
I think you mean about.
Yenza good.
Everybody's done. Okay.
Akole. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, are you doing it now?
Okay, can you please just bring it up again because it's just went.
Okay. Actually, what you must do is if you minimize your screen or if you look at the bottom of your screen, it should still be there. I've not taken it off yet. It should be either minimized on your screen and when you click on your screen again, you should see the survey. It should still be there.
No, unfortunately, it's not.
Okay, but don't worry. This was the practice survey, so this isn't the research one. I'm going to end it. Then we're going to go straight into the ad that we are going to evaluate as part of the research project. So I'm going to end it now. Then we'll continue.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So what we do is in twice just to make sure that we are born and then we come hopefully afterwards because there's going to be a discussion we born that we did now. There will be that survey as well. It was some questions, same scale, agree right up to strongly disagree. So yeah, that is why the sense just so that is a body process putting number. Okay, you can do it, Jenny.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to share the ad with you now. People, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to play the ad twice, guys. We're going to play it 2 times. Here we go.
Started when we small, teaching us to love sweet, salty, fatty foods with our habit. It's in everything we eat, everywhere we look. They entice us to buy food that makes us sick with diabetes, heart disease, and high blood pressure. With all this unhealthy food and no clear warning labels, we can hardly make good choices. It's time to speak up now. We need government warnings about what's in our food, demand warning labels on unhealthy packaged food.
We will play the ad for the second time.
They started when we're small, teaching us to love sweet, salty, fatty food because we don't know better. It's in everything we eat, everywhere we look. They entice us to buy food that makes us sick with diabetes, heart disease, and high blood pressure. With all this unhealthy food and no clear warning labels, we can hardly make good choices. It's time to speak up now. We need government warnings about what's in our food, demand warning labels on unhealthy packaged food.
Okay, thank you, guys. We will now do the survey, and then I'm going to put the survey up. There are 10 questions on the first survey. There are 2 questions on the second survey, a total of 12 questions. So Nolivuka will take you through the questions, and we will start now.
Okay. Okay, the first one, it's all about the ad you've just seen now. Ne? So the first question is, it is easy to understand. You mark your answer there. It's number 2, it is believable. Number 3, the ad that I've seen is relevant to me. It has taught me something new. It makes me stop and think. I would be likely to talk to someone else about this ad. This ad made me feel motivated to have less unhealthy food and sugary drinks. And this ad increases my support for warning labels on the front of food and drink packages that identify when that food or drink is unhealthy. The ad motivates me to seek more information about what's in the food I eat. Then the ad increases my support for government actions to reduce consumption of unhealthy food and sugary drinks in South Africa. The last 11 and 12, then survey. How are we doing?
Almost there.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Tumelo.
Tumelo, Sipo?
Yes.
Thumbs up.
Not done yet.
Okay, thanks, Kundo. Zake? Thanks, Kosnati. Zake?
Done.
Done.
Yes, done.
Okay, Gabon. Akole?
Yes, I'm done.
Thank you. Zolindo Sipo?
I'm done.
Thanks, Sipo. Yeah. Okay. So, kuza 11 manje. The act motivates me to take action like signing a petition or sharing a message on social media to call on government to require companies to display clear front of package warnings on unhealthy foods. And then also in eating, the ad is an effective ad on front of pack labeling on harms of sugary drinks and unhealthy food. Likewise, Ukalanisho and Tumelo. Done, thank you. Fundo. Yabong. Kosnati. Osipo, thanks. Kosnati done. Zintle. Oh, sorry, Zake. Done, thanks. Akole.
Done.
Yabong. Then submit it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gonna pop-up message. The pool was closed before you submitted your answer.
Who are calling now?
Yes.
We'll try and see what we can do.
Okay, but check on the same.
Sorry?
It was check on the same, but don't stress now. You're use this.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, well. All right, let's start now. Just one word, two words. What comes to mind when you think about this as the discussion? How would you describe it? Tumelo.
Yona ukuthi yabo lokudla bathi kunosawoti lokho esikuthandayo. Hey. Yabo.
So it's in the head.
Yeah, bakhuluma ngokudla okunosawoti, noshukela omningi.
Yeah.
Kodwa lokho esikuthandayo. Inkinga nje. Inkinga.
Fundo, one or two words to describe this ad. Who's unmuted?
I can repeat the question.
If you could just describe the ad in one word, what would you say? How would you describe it?
Informative.
Informing. Okay.
Informative, yeah.
Informative. Okay, thanks. Zake.
Okay, ngibona ukuthi lokudla lokuthandwa kakhulu futhi ingane olimpela ongekho alert. Ongekho health. So ibona yes. So ibona impela nje abantwana bakuthanda kakhulu more than lokhu health.
Yes. Okay. Akole.
So the question is,
Akole awuzwakali.
Yes, ma.
Yes.
So
That's
I'm saying that. Okay, you can go through.
I'll say one word, one or two words to describe the ad. What would you say?
It's enlightening, like very enlightening or eye-opening.
Okay, thank you. Personality?
Hayi nami ngingasho ukuthi it's an eye opening because manje basonisha ngakho lokudla vele sikudla kakhulu okunosawoti angezi ukuthi vele ku unhealthy. Yeah.
Yabon. Sipho?
Yes, it's very informative. It's very true. It's very true. It depends how you look at it at a person as one person lives in life. Yes.
So did you understand what it was trying to say to us, or were there any elements of it that you found confusing? And as you say that, please tell me what you thought was the main message.
Warning.
Okay, warning.
Yeah, I'm warnish. Diabetes, heart problems, obesity.
Okay.
Yeah, warning.
Akole?
Yes, ma'am. Now I would say the same. It's like basonish about things everything as nagi when consuming food like on daily basis or something.
What else? Okay, what did you take out of the edge? What do you think was the main message?
Yeah, it's just an awareness.
Upinde was mute as when Azaki.
Hello.
Yeah, press mute a mistake as long as it's
Oh, okay. It's just my awareness, number one is not here. After all, yeah, as we tell our people, yeah, also giving us a frailties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fundo, what did you get as the message?
No, you guys want to I'm warning signs. Don't look wine.
After my warning.
Hello?
My warning.
No, when we advert, the one that we had, so high sugar and what would see you want to implement something wine. I'm warning signs, cigarettes, alcohol. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Sipo, what was your takeout?
No, I think it's showing us that we need to take more care of ourselves in terms of life. Then rather eating junk food, let's go more into healthy foods.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who is it directed at money begging you target over the said?
Ithagethe thina. Ingane ezincane laphana zodaki zidla ama-Fruit Loops kuvezwe oma-drink lapha yabo. Vele ithina vele sidla le everyday ingane amashumi ama-chips funa amakhokho lezi zinto nje lezi zinto ezimnandi angisho njalo oncinci.
Ubani uthina Thumelo?
Yabo nje njengoba nginengane encane nje bekuvela ingane engathi kwi-age group yengane yami iphethe leya bowl yama-Fruit Loops.
Okay,
and then ushukela omningi.
Ubona ngathi directed izingane.
No, mangithi thina but those kids are our kids, so
yeah.
Like nje ngibona mina enganeni yami ekhaya izinto abayidlayo ngoba day in day out ama-chips into ehlezi ifuna. But salty stuff.
Okay, all right, thanks. Did it teach you anything new?
Yeah.
Okay. Sfundo, director Gobani, and also Usho, if you learned anything new with the egg.
No, I mean, I think in 73, Ghana as an example, but I think directed at government. One of our label who would like something like that.
Yang last time I thought Kalauchi Ghana and then give the Hatuchi government.
No, I thought in the 70s, Ghana as an example for your ad. But I think Lama was in fact the Mafagayo within regulated food. With one bars, what they eat, bars with the warning signs at the side, high in cholesterol, high in sugar, high in salt, and stuff like that.
Did you learn anything new?
Yes, I did.
What was the new thing that?
No, well, in terms of what contained inside the food, I think now the market themselves. Most of the time, sugar, high in salt, it doesn't hurt.
Yes. Okay, thanks. Zake. Umkala muthi kwathi osazimile ukuthi target webani and then usho ukuthi who you if you learned anything new.
Yeah, ngingathi i-target kakhulu wonke umuntu especially thina. Can you hear me?
I can, yes.
Yeah, I think i-target wonke umuntu especially iveze kakhulu ukuthi abantwana baba exposed to izinto ey'kanje ngoba bona banaseyi so thina abazali thina esinayo i-control ukuthi how we can eliminate this yabona. So yeah, but nje ko wonke umuntu I think i-target wonke umuntu.
Okay, i-target wonke umuntu kodwa ubone ngathi igxile ezinganeni nabazali.
Yes.
Okay.
Nanokuthi vele what you eat is what you are. So it's not about into imnandi kangakanani, but igcineni kosuku ukuthi izoba ne-effect engakanani emzimbeni wakho.
Okay, okay. Did you learn anything new?
Yes.
What was that, Zach? Tell you learned something new, Zach. So yeah, what was that new thing? New information that you.
Oh, okay. No, it's just to have even information about what kind of product as well. No matter but you need to understand what is affecting other lands.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks. Because Nati.
Oh, mina ngokwami sisi ngibone ya ngingathi i-target wonke umuntu yabo like yonke i-citizen yala e-South Africa because iy'ngane angithi i-control ziyithatha kuthini yabo. Now government now kufanele like abesho wonke ama-manufacture ukuthi okay lezi zinto zibe nama-label mhlampe like njengogwayi yabo. Entweni ekutheni mhlampe just learn something new. Yeah, because kufanele zona lezi zinto zazi ukuthi zi-unhealthy kutheni nabo.
Okay. Into bungayicabangi kuqala leyo.
Hayi bengingacabangi sisi.
Okay, thanks. Akole?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, who do you think is targeting? And also if you learned anything new, what was it?
I would say target wonke umuntu, but mostly we youth. Because ne-youth, I would say, sispenda ngonganaki and sithenga noma yini esifisayo esihalelayo ngaleso sikhathi leso. Whereby kanti abantu esebekhulile sebenama-restrictions, especially from odokotela, sebetshela ukuthi ungayiphuzi i-coke, ungakudli ukuthi. For thina esingafiki leso stage thina nje, we just go all out on whatever we feel like eating that day or.
Okay.
And ngikufundile khona ngikufundile kuningi ngifunde ukuthi I must be aware yonke into engiyithengayo like ngibe sure ukuthi ngidlani mhlawumbe nama-side effects akhona izongenzani emzimbeni and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, yeah, give me the product knowledge of whatever I'm consuming at that time.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Akon.
All right, thank you.
Yes, I totally agree with the others. I think it's more based, the ad was more based to us as people that we should need to take care of ourselves. Yeah, and in terms of government putting in a hand, it's like the government is concentrating on the things that brings money to them, like alcohol. You will find warnings like don't drink underage, like cigarette causes harm to your heart. I think in also these things that we eat, government should also put in warning signs in terms of diabetes, in terms of getting fats and all that stuff. So I think the government should also put out those things, not mainly on the bad things, but also on the good things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you talk about this ad afterwards? Like maybe
yes.
Your friend meets you today. Sipo, where were you? The exam or 12. Would you talk? What would you say to them? You said yes. You would talk. Who would you be talking to, and also what would you say to them?
Is this question directed to all of us?
Yeah, but when you play mic,
can you repeat the question again? I got lost there, please.
I'm asking if you would talk. Is this an ad that you would talk about? And if it's yes, uyokhuluma ngayo kubani uzothini kuyena?
Well, I think we should encourage more ourselves in doing stuff like not more than alcohol, but maybe going out for walks, going out for camping, and all those type of stuff that makes us exercise. Because I think in us black people we lack exercise. We concentrate on having fun in our health.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Yes.
Tumelo, would you talk about this ad, and if yes, who would you be talking to? What did you say?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me, the rest of you guys?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me. Akole, can
Oh,
you hear
now
me?
I can.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now I can.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, but
Okay, thanks. Yes. Okay, Tumelo, so if you could answer, please, I'm asking if you would talk about this ad. If you are saying
Sure.
yes, who would you be talking to? And also, what would you be saying to them?
I'll be talking to my friends, especially the little kids. Abangani bami esiney'ngane ey'ncane nabo.
Yeah.
Ukuthi nje first kufanele sigade ukuthi iy'ngane zethu yidlani, ungazingawuthi usawuthi kakhulu,
Yeah.
ne-drink, yabo, nezinto ezisigulisa.
Okay.
But nani vele ne-awareness incane vele, into egcine ziyakhulunywa lezi zinto kodwa into enganakwa nje ngaleyo ndlela.
Okay, all right, thanks. Akole, I think you share your own identity. So you may as well answer now. Akole.
yes, ma'am. Sorry, what was the question again?
Oh, okay. Would you talk about this ad? And if it were a yes, who would you be talking to? What would you say to them?
Yeah, I definitely would share information and it's all from the ad, and I would share it mostly with my peers, my siblings. Because ibona isidla nabo lokudla, spend imali yethu on this kind of products yonke lonto leyo. And ney'ngane ey'ncane to cut kancane kushukela and all namafutha yonke.
Okay, all right. Spundo, is there anything that you think this ad wants you to do specifically?
It wants me to do.
Yeah.
I think to spread the word.
To spread the word. Did it make you feel motivated? It's one thing for them to be wanting you to do something, but do you feel motivated to do any changes in your life?
Yeah, I think I'm motivated to speak to my family at home and tell them about the dangers of eating this type of food.
Uzakena, what do you think? Do you think there's anything specific that the ad is asking you to do?
Yeah, I think it is always the case. Yeah, it's always the case to spread the word, especially to family and surroundings, friends, neighbors. But it also is up to individual to decide the journey. Because I'm fully disagree with about the bus, but most of the time I just negligent about. Yeah, but it's up to how much you what discipline can
Yeah. So multi it is spread the word. What is the word?
To give advice, especially to our products to the young ones and especially to us. Parents. Yeah, because like if I can make an example, like old people, most of the time they're not too much on these healthy things, but they always prefer normal junk food because they know very well which and they don't need to worry too much about this. Yeah. Ukuthi akuphatheleni akukho healthy akathi ukuphatheleni nama-fruit chocolate, chips, whatever. God. Yeah.
Okay.
And if you disagree with that, you are born with it's always wrong.
Yeah. Kusho ugogo wakho akafani nokaTumelo. uTumelo uthi nogogo relative no broccoli.
Hey.
Yeah. Kusho akafani nogogo kazakhe. Yes. And what about you, Tumelo? Is there anything specific that you felt the Ed was asking you to do? And are you going to change anything in terms of your behavior, in terms of your choices that you're making?
Not really. Mina ngidla ukuthi ne-fast food ngiyayi-enjoy. Kodwa nasekhaya babuye bathande nako. So mina kucishe kubalance kodwa i-concern kakhulu ile ilo shukela nolo sawota kade bezivezela bona kwi-ad.
Yeah.
Ukuthi ngathiwa inkinga, yeah.
Ikhona just specific that you felt the Ed was saying?
When about specific kodwa they're not hitting hard enough. Abokusayi information. Ukuthi okay, isikhathi lezinto lezi kodwa yabona musuzu izitori zabantu sebe-amputatiwe nabantu sebegula. Yeah, mhlawumbe kube mhlawumbe ishaya abantu abangangathi kakhulu ngabe si-aware manje into ngibonisa inkokho omdala so ngisanesikhathi sonke vele sokuyicika ngidle yonke into engifuna ukuyidla ngingabi nendaba ngize ngikhumbule ngoba sengisekhaya ukuthi hey lokhu nalokhu.
Okay, thanks. What about you, Akole? Did you feel that there was anything specific that the Ed was asking you to do?
Yes, of course, ma'am, I do. Like to be aware of my eating habits, especially like more fast food and stuff. So like to consume less of those and more of I'm a fruits and I'm a veggie and a healthy lifestyle.
Yes. I've heard some of you make mention of government, with the warnings they put on cigarettes and the warnings they put on alcohol. Is it something that you support typically? Or you just say that the government is doing that and you don't think about it?
Like, okay, so the question is...
Oh, sorry, it's okay.
I know, I'm a Kulum Gosnat.
Oh, Pindala says a question.
You call the little Kuluma actually. Was nothing then Buzuguti. I heard some of you make mention of the government putting warning signs to alcohol, warning signs on cigarettes. So this is something that you typically support or you just notice that it's there and you don't think much about it.
I got the SEO like issue just now. We know kulezinto khona isinaka kumakazi nje futhi ngiyibona yabo that's why mhlawumbe bese no-government nawo yayiphithekeke kulezinto ekanje kufanele mhlawumbe abafake lama-warning sign noma mhlawumbe mewafakile akhona kodwa awekho transparent njengako-alcohol into osheshe uyibone.
Okay.
Yabo.
Okay, Tumelo, I saw you shaking your head. Is it something you care about? Does it mean anything to you?
No, if I'm parenting, it's a size of an ant. Akekho umuntu ozonaka leyo nto. Ngizocavuna ikhasela ngibuka uwekhi Wednesday ngiphosa emlomeni. Ama-warning sign akekho umuntu onaka.
Yeah.
Ngoba nakona even on cigarettes the warning sign is on the side. Yabona kube mhlawumbe kubekwa iphaphu lomuntu eliboqokile la bese kuba igama lePeter Stuyvesant esincane. Ngabe mhlawumbe asubhenile kwa manje vele iStuyvesant esingaka ne-warning sign encane so yinto nje njenge-weather it's like ubona i-weather ngo-7 uthi okay kusasa kuyanetha and then ushiye kanjalo.
And so ukhona like you said wasikhuluma who feels quite strongly about Doma labels because ngifuna ukunibuza ukuthi look, after seeing this ad, do you feel that you would support or oppose such warning labels if they were put on sugary drinks and also on food packages that carry too much salt or too much fat or too much sugar. Zake, you feel like you would support such or oppose that movement?
No.
Zake.
Definitely, I would support.
You would support that?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially izinto esizisebenzisa daily.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
compared to the discuss I mentioned or especially so I think lokhu kokudla is something mostly abantu abakusebenzisayo. I think
okay. And when I support, does the ad make you want to support or oppose that idea ukuthi kufuneka kubekwe ama-labels again?
Yes, I would agree. I would agree. Because ezinye izinto ey'ningi ezenzakalayo, like many sicknesses, you find that you've got ulcers, but you don't know where the ulcers come from. But when you find out later on, you find out that ulcers come from drinking beer a lot. Some beers have too much acid, and that's not advertised in some packages. So I really do agree that government should step up and maybe give us warning. Like even in adverts, when we're watching TV, Gomorrah, you only find out that they advertise Waking Wednesday, but they don't advertise healthy issues. Like let's go out for a jog, like in the evening, get them from work, drink lots of water, go for a jog, go out hiking with friends. We don't get much sales of TV. Yeah.
Well, Colin, how do you feel about this discussion?
I would definitely support the movement, mom. Because kungcono wenze something so wazi ukuthi yini i-end result then wenza something without knowing.
And looking at this ad and thinking just of the information and what the message they were giving you, do you feel that it made you change your attitude towards the companies that produce, sell, and advertise unhealthy food?
Yes, it did, ma'am. Especially when it comes to Coca-Cola, because I've seen this thing about Coca-Cola had too much sugar. So it's something that I've been for the past, let me say like 2 years or something about that. And then somebody introduced the Coke less sugar, something like that. So me and Coca-Cola, I started learning.
So how do you feel about Coke now?
How do I feel about?
Coke. I need to, when I it made you think about Coke and yonke and sugar and so on.
Yes.
Did it make you change your attitude towards the companies that make or advertise unhealthy foods? So when I went to example Coke, Coke.
Oh, well, akusafani nakuqala. As much as something I think among to and stuff like that, but I would buy less of it. Like because ngikhumbula kudala emakhaya makukhona umcimbi mawuthi ngikesile drink wakuthiwa mhlawumbe faka amakhoka u-8 then umixe 4 then umixe 4 lezi ezinye izinto. So as much as nalezi ezinye mhlawumbe like say from the same company abo-Fanta, there's from Coca-Cola nabo, but now it will be less Coke and more of la mhlawumbe amanye ama-drinks. Yeah, so
okay. Fundo, uTumelo ngimbonile shake ikhanda, so yabona ukuthi yena noZuland. Ayishintanga attitude. When I Fundo, how did the ad make you change your attitude about the companies that make or sell or advertise unhealthy food?
They advertise it and also show us the dangers of eating these foods, just like they do in alcohol and tobacco as well. Yeah.
Okay. Now going back to the ad, Oh, Tumelo, you want to say something?
Have you tasted this healthy food?
Who?
Like, just anyone. Abona kancane ukuthi singayeki i-KFC ngoba izosigulisa ngoba ngiyabona lokho okunye ukudla hayi. I-Coke Zero, it tastes better than i-Coke le normal nje angazi kanjani. The less sugar tastes much better. Mina ngiphuza less sugar just because it tastes better hayi ngoba health implications athize. Yabona nje lokudla okuhealthy angifuni nje ukudlala ngawo.
So when you taste,
yeah, if it tastes good, it's healthy.
Whether it's healthy or unhealthy, more you can taste your phone to eat Leon.
Yeah, ngidla healthy vele ekhaya. So if it tastes good, it's healthy. Ngithatha nje ukuthi if it tastes good, it's healthy.
But in the banana race, so uthi bangafika nama-label abo but if it tastes like right, angazukudla zakhe.
Yeah, I think another problem which it depends ekutheni uma ama-companies ingasinikeza that awareness but kunabantu abamakethayo. I think kulwa lempi kunzima ngoba no matter ukuthi wena decided no, I'm no longer going to use the product but the moment you decide, the moment they see how much they can improve the marketing yabo, ukuze bangalahlekelwa i-customer or i-relationship between bona now. So it's all about the discipline and how much you can prioritize healthiness. Otherwise, you want to be enzima to apply discipline because like umunye Paul ukuthi kunzima ukudlula ka-KFC uyizwa KFC ngeke uzoyifihle yabo ngeke uyifihle but maningi amanye ama-products we've mentioned no-Coca-Cola, we've seen ama-ads akhona but it's still difficult ukuthi ma ilanga lishisa ukuthi wena hayi ngizohamba ngifundisa abantu they want Coke, specifically Coke, because it's been advertised on the market, and to find it they've done very well with marketing.
So nama-label lawa
ngiyakhuluma ngapho.
Yes, ama-label bazowafaka kodwa abantu bazoqhubeka befuna o-Coke labo.
Bafuna i-Coke yabo khona it's a very it's hard kodwa ke something thina esisazi ukuthi sikwazi ukuthi
how do the rest of you feel? Because I mean Siyanbuza will change, will do this. How will you cope? How easy will it be for you to change? Ningathi lana masikhuluma nithi hayi I will change kanti ngaphakathi yazi ukuthi yo it's not going to happen.
Hey, ukushintsha ayakho enzima nje ukushintsha yabo uphuma nje kwi-relationship nomuzi ukuthi hayi kunzima kodwa we have to decide. So we have to take a decision khona kunzima. But it's something ongakwazi ukuthi no, I've decided that quit like companies and just
What did you like about the ad? Anything that had the most impact on you about the ad? What did you like about it?
The ad.
Ad.
It's the message, the overall message, the awareness about everything. Yes.
Fundo.
Yes.
What left an impact on you? What had an impact on you the most? Mawucabanga konke lama sins obuwabona kule ad bebekubuza sikhuluma sayo.
Well, I think it's the warning signs as well. The impact of the most on the network.
Anguzwa Fundo.
No, it's the warning signs and the message that you guys are trying to get through. About the dangers of having this unhealthy food.
Yes. Okay, Kosnati.
Yeah, mina into engiyithanda kakhulu ngale edi ukuthi okay iyakubonisha futhi at the same time it's just go the word uhambe uyotshena abantu bawo futhi senze into ezimbili ngesikhathi esisodwa ithi mayikubonisha iphinde ikuthume futhi ukuthi hambe uyotshena abantu.
Oh, okay, ngiyabuzwa. Sipho.
Yeah, I think what I liked about the ad is that it's including the government, because I think the government is failing us as people. Like right now, we're just coming from a pandemic which has caused many lives in our country, and it's not that the government didn't know about the COVID. They did know. They knew in November that there was something like this coming, but they only warned us like a few days ago, like on February, where the pandemic was already started. So I think it's a good idea that the government should be put there on the spot. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that you guys found inappropriate and offensive about the ad? And you just look at it its totality now in terms of the characters that we use, cultural aspects, the words that we use, it just needs all completeness. So is there anything that you found rather you didn't sit well with you? Tumelo? Yes, I'll come to you, Sipho.
Yeah, no, it should be more hard hitting. You're only relevant, young black kids got sugar coats nje abakaveza ama-dangers ukuthi obesity, heart problems, sugar diabetes, yabo iyasho nje kusayi-advert nje ukuthi nayo into ezokwenza, but then it's not i-impact ayinayo.
Yes.
Leyo nto ukuthi okay fanele sibe careful iyasho, just say it's by the way, it's another by the way, salty stuff. Yeah,
you want it to be more hard hitting.
Yeah, I know impact in my country. You know, yeah, okay, got that. All right.
Okay, Sipho?
Yeah. For me, I think the colors of the advert should change. We should, because this thing is not only on us black people, because the only thing I saw there was black children. So in a way, I think we need to change the color, because this is not only happening to us blacks, but it's also happening to whites. So maybe the colors should change a bit.
Okay. How did that make you feel?
And because it's something that's going on stage, I think we're also doing a research here of what we're thinking. So maybe we should also put that on the spotlight, because it's not only us that have a problem, it's the whole country.
Yeah, no, certainly. That's why it's in another page.
Yes.
Fundo.
Nami ngibone ngathi for abantu abamnyama kuphela ngathi sina sodwa sijabule futhi. Engishilo sini ingane zonke Indian colors nababelungu labo kungabi just black kids. So in that sense it's offensive kube ngathi sina sodwa sidla ukudla okungekho healthy. And siyafana nje lokho.
Okay, all right. If you call into it that you didn't understand, anywhere where you felt confused as you were watching?
No.
Okay, and Uteni just wants to add, generalize. Are there any scenes specifically that stood out that when you think about this ad, what scene is going to be primary in your mind? Akole.
Ama-seeds labadla khona i-cereal. Yeah, nalabavula khona ekhabetheni igcwele izinto ezinoshukela and stuff. So
why ukhumbula lawo?
Sorry, ma?
Why it doesn't stand out for you?
Because laba ukhombisa behla ngempela without something like bebuka packaging or anything or any warning sign. So ubuwathatha nje mhlawumbe ekhabetheni wavula wadla something like that.
Yes. Okay, thanks. You share anything, any specific thing that is quite primary in your mind as you sit here thinking about this act?
The last scene where they're talking about the government, I feel that, I strongly believe that the government should do more for the people, because right now I feel the government is failing dismally in terms of everything.
Okay, all right.
So that's really touched me if they're saying the government should step in.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is just finally so when I slogan, and then ngimbuze ukuthi nicabangani ngaso. Can you see i-content ibonayo on your screens?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So now this slogan, the concept two, they don't care. What do you think of that slogan? Is it memorable? Is it attention grabbing? Is it something that you talk about? They don't care.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let's try to rush through this one. Go by just feedback from you guys. How do you find it? Is it something that, what does it say really? What feelings are you left with when you hear they don't care?
I think when you say I don't care, those are harsh words. You know, when you guys say they don't care, I think that's very harsh. Something they could have used it.
Like what?
Maybe
who is
politically correct?
Ufuna babe politically correct.
Yeah, but not okay. Sounds that's never true.
Who is they? Mama bona unasifuna.
Langithi ngikhuluma ngendaba unhealthy food.
Angizwanga ke.
Ngithi ngikhuluma about unhealthy food.
Unhealthy people.
The industry.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, thanks. I'll give the feedback.
Unfortunately, I have to disagree with Spoon. I think it's not getting right. Short. Like they must stay to boost like band, but they don't care about like they don't care about the human race. They don't care about something. So they don't care for me now. It doesn't grab my attention. Because like they don't care about horses, they don't care about cars, they don't care about what? Who?
Who is they?
Today, industry like my fast food.
Okay.
Mina ngokwami ngeke ngathi akukho la right. If they say you don't care, shuthi they have to change. Angihambisani nakho mfethu.
Does the slogan motivate you to demand warning labels on unhealthy food products? Does it push you to say, okay, now I really want to say? Akole. Uzakhe somebody. Zakhe.
Okay, it's like they don't care, but most of the time, companies are capitalists.
Okay, market.
Yes,
Okay.
And if you look at our ad now, no manga political, but if you look at our ad, service, you're born with
all right.
So
okay, so what you're going to do?
yeah, umuntu affecteka egcineni usanebala lemnyama.
All right, thanks, Zaki. So what we're going to do now is we're going to say yes, Billy, and then since that the same process as before, we're going to Billy, who's a survey, answers, and then discuss it. So let's go to Nyaibona.
Yebo.
Okay, sure.
What you see is what you get, he said. But what the unhealthy food industry, what they don't let you see is what you get. High in saturated fat, salt, and sugar. You're not sure what it means, but it's affordable and your family has eaten it for years, right? Until you're sitting at your doctor's hearing these news, wondering, why didn't they warn me up front? Because if you knew, you would have said, no thanks. That I do not want. It's time we knew the truth about what's in our food. Demand warning labels on unhealthy packaged food.
Okay, Pinda food.
What you see is what you get, they say. But what the unhealthy food industry means is, what they don't let you see is what you get. High in saturated fat, salt, and sugar. You're not sure what it means, but it's affordable and your family has eaten it for years, right? Until you're sitting at your doctor's hearing these news, wondering, why didn't they warn me up front? Because if you knew, you would have said, no thanks. That I do not want. It's time we knew the truth about what's in our food. Demand warning labels on unhealthy packaged food.
Okay, so it says again in the survey. Say very Nina.
Yes.
Okay, sure, this ad now, this second one that we've just seen is easy to understand, is believable, relevant to me, taught me something new. It makes me stop and think. I'd be likely to talk to someone else about this ad. It makes me motivated to have less unhealthy food and sugary drinks. It increases my support for warning labels on the front of food and drink packages that identify when food and drink is unhealthy. It motivates me to seek more information about what's in the food I eat. It increases my support for government actions to reduce consumption of unhealthy food and sugary drinks in South Africa. Ningaqale nithumbele khumbula ukuthi kuseza number 11 no number 12 ne? How are we doing? Akole, done?
Yes, done.
Zake, done?
Sipho done.
Yes, thanks. Undo, thanks to Melo. Kosnati? Undo done, thanks. Khona abangaqeda babili.
Yeah, mina waqhamuka ama-questions la.
Angamkile.
Yes.
Ugcina question bani?
2.
2.
Yeah.
Omunye ubani omunye ongakaqedi? Konde safana isa stuck ku 2 or ibele yawo yanyamalala.
Ivela Nyamarana.
One 2020. Who else is struggling? Akole,
Yes, ma'am.
how did you complete the survey
Yes.
up to question 10?
Yes.
Uzake,
Yes. But ithumelekile yes.
oh, ithumelekile.
Yes.
Sipho wena, ufikele number
I
10.
did finish. I did finish.
Thank you. Sifundo uqedile now.
Yes.
Kosinathi wosenyamalela.
Okay, this one, we're gonna go to the checking the last
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna bring up the last one. And then
So does Kosinathi continue with 11?
we will continue.
Okay. Kosinathi uyayibona, khona number 11. Oh, sorry. Just now so then. Now,
Yeah, now come.
okay, kubeka bese number 11. The ad motivates me to take action like signing a petition or sharing a message in social media to call on government to require companies to display front-end package warnings on unhealthy food. And the no cleaner, this ad is an effective ad on front of pack labeling and harms on sugary drinks and unhealthy food. Hamba kanjani?
Done.
Sifundo, Sipho,
Done.
Kosinathi. Oh yeah, nonke seniqedile, thanks. Okay, thanks kakhulu. Njengoba besenzile kuqala, just one word to describe the ad. Now, just remember, sikhuluma ngale yesibili leyo ugcine siyibonile. Sifundo, just one word to describe it. What would you say?
The last ad.
Yeah, sikhuluma ngayo manje kuphela.
Yeah, I would say informative, alert.
Tumelo.
Yeah, it's okay. But it still can be more punchy. Yona ya ikhuluma kodwa 2 minutes later ngaphuma esitolo ngivele ngasayingena ngisho restaurant. Yabo mhlawumbe kube lokudla ku-unhealthy kune-shelf yako kodwa esitolo. Loko ku-healthy kune-shelf yako noma kune-aisle yako ngabe sicabanga ngenye indlela. Kuthiwa ngala i-diabetes ngala long lifetime yabo.
Yeah. Okay. Sipho. One or two words to describe the ad. Unmute Sipho.
Sorry. I think the ad is letting us know that we as people, we lack information about what we eat as people. So I think labeling stuff and telling us the disadvantages of it would be a great idea for us in order for us to learn more about what is making us sick, what is making us grow old. Yeah.
Okay. All right, thanks. Zake.
Yeah, it's all about you need to know your product with side. It's all about that. Yeah, because at the end of the day, niggas can be niggas a shop. Yeah, is not even interested in a food you say about you say what we see, what I have. Yeah, is more interested in it wins any profit more than acquires behave.
Yes.
So it's all about the individual, how much you can learn about a product to us side for you and for your family, even for your friends.
Mawuti, we need to know what in the ad says that.
Sorry.
What said to you when you looked at the ad? Which thing said to you, you need to know what's in your food?
Kushuthi kufuneka wazi ufunde ube information lesuke beyifakile understand what it's about before we're interested in, I can only just use it without even knowing it. In a side,
Okay.
because it didn't also, yes, I think shower till that the way up better more than
Ngingazwakali kahle Zlati. Nkosinathi, what would you say? Just one word.
Mina ngakusho makuthi just like iyasiwonisha, it's warnings about zonke lezinto ya, and futhi at the same time iphinde futhi iphume futhi ukuthi okay sikuwonishile, and then you must go and tell bonke abantu yabo.
Okay. Okay, uAxole?
Know what you eat, take care of your health before it's too late.
Fundo,
Yes.
what was the main message? What did you get out of the ad? Did you find the message believable and so on? Just take us through what you thought they were saying to you.
Yeah, the message is believable. I think we all know, we've been informed about the dangers now. And I think it's a good step.
Warning signs in certain foods.
Is it believable?
Yeah, it's believable.
Why?
Because at some point, I think we all know what the food we eat is not very healthy, but we carry on eating it anyway. I think, some of us don't have the luxury of choosing what food we eat. It's a matter of what we can afford.
Yeah.
And then what we get. But never healthy most of the time. The white people, they've got money to choose what type of food they'll eat. You know, you don't have the peggy.
Yeah.
Choose healthy. It doesn't matter. So it's good. It's a good initiative, but hey, it will take some time.
Yeah.
To get there.
Okay. Yes. What do you feel, Tumelo, about what Fundo just said?
Uqinisile vele ngoba kuzothatha thina umqondo yabo, ngoba kumkhulu ukuthi sekuzodlisa ukudla iklabishi elibhoyiliwe emgaqweni nokuthi ungadla i-KFC yabona, kuzothatha iminyaka ukuthi size sifike lapho ukuthi phuza amanzi ungayiphuzi icoke yabona, kuzoba umzukuzulu. Inkinga yona imessage right ngoba usufika kudokotela usuchazela ukuthi kufanele iyohlinzwa sekwenye into.
Yeah. Uthatha isikhathi so kufuneka ngathi umuntu angaqala nini?
Hey, first qale manje phela kodwa yabo nje awucabanga iklabishi elibhoyiliwe nje.
Kanti ukudla kwakhe oku-healthy kunjalo naku-blend.
It's ugly. It's ugly and it's expensive. Yeah, kuyabiza. Hayi kuyabiza.
Yeah. Nkosinathi, what do you say?
Angisho kona lento esho ibona bafethu man. Wona ukushintsha into obusuyijwayele is take time. Phela ngoba sesibonile ukuthi iyabulala kufanele kodwa zama ukutshena abantu kona kuzosithatha isikhathi kodwa kuyasiphoqa ukuthi futhi kufanele sikwenze.
Yeah. Super. What is the message then? How but it's a good message, but it's not easy to follow or to enact. So I just wanted to see how easy it would be for people like you, people who live with you and so on. For them to change. What would make them change then?
I think nothing can beat us if you put your mind into it. Like simple example, like we are not used of wearing mask, but you need to wear a mask because even the government played a very huge role in terms of TV. Every time, minute by minute, you see something COVID, wear your mask, wash your hands, sanitize, social distance. So I think in order for us to have that mindset, I think it must be more out there. We must have billboards. Things must be put on TV, played on TV. Go to meetings, talk about these things. About government should play a role, a huge role. because the government has the money, but the money is not out there for us. It's for them to eat and steal from people that have nothing. So I think the mindset is there. We can do it if we just put our minds into it.
Yeah. Okay. We are Pitumelo.
I think it's gone to the loo.
The little boy's room, sorry.
Okay, just kill the video then. Please help us. Looking at this ad, this specific one, did it change your attitude towards sugary drinks, unhealthy foods, fatty foods, and so on? Because Nati, what do you think? Did it make any shift in how you always thought about unhealthy foods and sugary drinks?
Ya kona kuyangishintsha cause gcineni kuyakhombisa ukuthi kuyagulisa kona kudlala situation akanje sihlangabezane nayo thosa umuntu kuphuzela engazi sokuthi ephuza zona lezi zinto cause engazi isinkingeni alibeliwe ukuthi zinkinga ushukela ezwe ngoba esebona kudokotela ushukela mkhulu kumele unqanyule unyawo yabo kona manje sesiyazi-ke thina njengoba sikule meeting ukuthi iyiphi ikhozi yalokho yabo bengayifaki bengasibonishi ngazo yabo kona kuba ngempela buhlungu ukuthi uzinqamula unyawo noshukela omningi usuyaxa uthi uthathephi kodwa ube besinawo lama-warning sign esobala besizokwazi yabo kona
Akole, did you change your attitude towards sugary drinks and unhealthy food?
Yes, it did. And ingifundise lukhulu about ushukela and staying healthy. Nezinye izinto beside ushukela lamafutha and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, like as I said, ukuthi know what to eat and eat healthy before it's too late. Yeah.
Yes, of course, yes, yeah. It changes, attitude. Even problem expose doing eco-healthy. I-lifestyle yethu, yeah, very much exposed even indlela esikhuliswe ngayo. We are very much exposed to izinto eco-healthy. And angikho strongly agree masithi izinto ezi-healthy ziyabiza. Ngicabanga ukuthi izinto ezi-healthy zona ingabizi, but indlela esikhuliswe ngayo ukuthi i-environment used to izinto omabhweni yabo. Yeah, sometimes kuba ngathi like kunezinto efana nomgxabhithi sikhuliswe ngabo umgxabhithi namanje sabana kodwa abekho healthy. So i-exposure esenza sibe kanje bawusulapho kutholakala ukuthi nezifo ey'ningi ey'dalwa yizo lezinto, but going for ukuthi decide noma nje taking another different life or health. I think it's all about decision. Yeah.
Okay. Sipo, is there anything that the ad, anything specific that you felt the ad was asking you to do?
Yeah, it's to stay healthy. Drink lots of water. For me, those are the key things in life right now. Is to exercise, drink a lot of water, try to detox whatever things you do on the weekend, because all of us, maybe some of our guys in our age group, most of us, we drink from Friday to Sunday. So it's most important that we go to exercise, drink lots of water, detox, do whatever you can to keep healthy.
So it's one thing for the ad to be telling you to do that. Is it something that you feel you would do or you're going to do?
No, definitely I would do. I would do, because I have little kids in the house, so I need them to stay strong. I need them to take care of me.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. Fundo,
Yes.
is there anything specific that you felt the ad was asking you to do after seeing the ad?
I think it's a change of behavior in how we dress and our lifestyles and what we eat and how we
Yeah.
live to be more healthy and to be
Mm-hmm.
more aware of what we eat and what we drink.
Okay. Tumelo?
Yeah. I mean, it's defined.
Sorry?
I have to be. I have to be super careful.
Okay.
Mm.
Is it something that you feel you are going to do, you're going to change in terms of the choices that you're making?
I could say so. Yeah. Kodwa more warning kungan-influencer kakhulu ingacabangi kancane.
Mawedwa, I missed some of what you said
Mangingedwa
with feedback.
mangingedwa nje la
Mute
ekhaya.
yourself. Fundo? Okay, ungaqhubeka Tumelo.
Yeah.
Fundo has been taken out. I'll report. Ungaqhubeka Tumelo, you can continue.
Angithi basadinga more mangingedwa ngeke ngize ngicabange nje indaba zo health wise nani.
Okay.
Ngizwe kodwa mangingedwa ana adu. Makukhona umuntu omdala ngisho njalo makuyimina
Yeah.
I go for the fattiest, the double cream. Yabo nje lokho kungafuneki nhlobo iloko engizo yeah.
Okay. All right, thanks. We lost you, Fundo. Oh, okay. Akole, was there anything specific that you felt it was prompting you to do?
Yes, it's to eat less junk food or lama fast food on the day. And to see udokotela before it's too late, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
About my eating habits.
And do you feel it made any difference in terms of how you feel about your supporting the government in their initiatives for putting labels on packaged food and sugary drinks?
Oh yeah, it does because it motivates me. Ngiqhubeke ngu-support government on the implementation abacabanga ukuyiqala. Yeah.
What about you, Nkosinathi?
Yeah, kona kuyinto e-right kakhulu leyo sis. Yeah, i-decision e-right yeah. Usiphela vele kahle kahle ugovernment and futhi umuntu ongaliswana nazo into ey'kanje and umuntu ongenza ukuthi futhi abantu bazi uyena ugovernment shouldn't nomfisa ade mention nendaba ye-pandemic besingawajwayela ama-mask kodwa manje sesiwajwayele through ba yena ugovernment. Yeah, ngithi it's a good decision there.
So kungajwayeleka nalokho.
Yeah, ngakakhulu nje kakhulu.
Okay. Kodwa ngi-confused ngama-warning labels. Ngiyanizwa nithi yes ayafuneka and so on. But again, nina futhi nithi abantu abazowafunda abantu bazongena bathathe lokho abajwayele ukuthenga vele. Zakhe.
Yeah, I'm strongly agree with Timmy. Kusayinkinga enkulu ukufunda abantu. So, but if they can able ukuthi basebenzise ama-adverts just to emphasize about ukuthi nakho umphumela wabo. I think lokho kugijima more than thini basibabhala. Like as example njengawo ama-mask lawo safakayo. But isikhathi esiningi lipreachiwe lelo vangeli lawo until abantu aba-used to lona noma umuntu omdala noma omncane, but I think ukuthi sonke siyithathile leyo advice sayisebenzisa futhi. So kuyasiza lokho most of the time, more than ekutheni kubhale. Also it's come to, yeah, I've noticed first most of the time lama warning akabese kuma product abangamagama amancane, so some people they can not even worry themselves ukuthi basibawa powerful, but if bengakwazi basebenzise preacher into more than ibhala, I think ukuhamba faster than that. Yeah, futhi kungena kakhulu engqondweni more than ufunda.
What was there anything that you found kule ad confuser?
No, not really. Not really. Because yeah, in that we cover is a technique. Yeah, like I said, it's just that it baliwe most of the time. It depends on how much you're serious about it.
Yeah. What about you, School? Anything that you found confusing? You didn't see what it was doing for the ad?
For me?
Yes.
No. The ad was very clear. But I feel, as I've said before, for us, it's going to take a bit of time for us to get there. Hello?
Yes.
Just like to mute your phone, please. I can't. Yeah, I'm done now. Thanks. You can continue, Sundo.
Yeah, I think for us as old people, it's going to take some time. But I think the next step will be to teach the young ones to live a healthy lifestyle and control their diet from now.
So it's really
so feel about so it's kind of too late, but then try to change. But it's gonna take some time. In accustomed to eating this type of food for years.
So ithathethe bani ke kanti le ad?
Angizama.
Ithathethe bani?
I think ithathethe wonke umuntu. So that we eat healthy food. Not a specific age group, but for everyone.
Yeah.
So I think in that sense, as I've said, we can try to change our lifestyles now, but for some it will be difficult because of the poverty as well.
Yeah.
So when healthy, when there's something cheap, even if it's not healthy, we don't have a choice.
Yes. Yes.
I also think it goes along with whether they have the money to do so or not. It's very difficult to tell them because they don't really care about that. But for other people, when you start with kids, then you can teach kids to eat fruit, to eat healthy, and start with them. By the time they grow up, they'll be accustomed to these things. But yet again, the money factor as well. Can they afford to live that lifestyle or a healthy lifestyle?
Yeah.
Is another issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, super. Any aspects of the ad that you found maybe confusing or just not working as hard for the ad? You don't know what the Zinzani?
No, for me, the ad is clear, and it's based on everybody. The message is going out to everyone that buys food, that eats food, that we must be more cautious about what we eat. So it is a steep hill, but I don't think anything is impossible. Anything is possible. Yeah. So step by step, as I'm saying, the government should step in, put out more adverts there, put out more on billboards, do programs, send like everything. Don't hold back.
As we discussed earlier on, was there anything that you found offensive, that you found inappropriate about this ad, Tumelo?
No, was one point wasn't offensive as such. Which I was strong.
Tumelo, you're on mute. Yes.
Maybe mangase angazi benze njani. Yona strong kodwa omunye by the way or stronger than the other one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So no confusion, nothing offensive, nothing inappropriate. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Akole, what about you? Were there any sins that you felt were offensive or were confusing, were inappropriate, anything? Akole?
No, I call it yonke to be straightforward.
Yeah.
And angibonanga lutho offensive or confusing.
Okay. Nothing make you feel uncomfortable or anything. Kurama characters, illustrations and so on.
I know nothing.
Abanye, what about you, Kosnati?
I confuse the clear nje sis. Ayikho nje confusion. Ukuthi phela iyasifundisa, we have to spread the word, sitshena abantu nathi futhi siyeke ukudla izinto yabo. Yeah. Ayona iclear nje sis.
Okay. All right, then. So what Joga said the last time to the slogan. Last time sins, even same time for this one now. Can you just try to think of those different sins that make the full ad? Are there any sins that stand out for you? Even if it's just one, but can you just share with us which sin is just staying with you, that even when you go home, it will be playing in your mind? Sipo? Unmute Sipo?
For me, it was the last sin because, you know, when you don't get information and when you're sitting at the doctor's and you're thinking like all the bad things that you did, and it's like, where were the people that were selling this to give me this information? So that's my weakest link, that even in superstores, in supermarkets, whenever you take things, I think there should be people there teaching you that, no, this is how you should cook this, or this is how you should boil this, don't use oil, because those are all the key factors that give us problems at the end of the day, is how you prepare your food.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, so.
Thanks. When I was snatching, is there a sin or two that are quite primary in your mind?
Listen, la sewuhleli khona esibhedlela usunodokotela ekubeni ungazi ukuthi okay yini ekugulisa. Xa sekufika i-prescription nadokotela isizokutshela mhlawumbe ushukela omningi egazini, kodwa manje ubungekho aware, ububhizi uyiziphuza uzidla lezi, uyacabanga ukuthi nini. Eyiyona nje lo sini engeke ngiyikhohlwe nje.
Okay. To see. Tumelo.
It's the doctor, Nagmin. No, nobody likes seeing the doctor. Well, mind you,
Okay.
Especially diabetes, yeah.
Any particular sin that's standing out for you? Zakhe maskube usifunda ngathana ingxaki maskubele zakhe is checked out. Yeah, he'll come back. It happened before. Okay. Yeah. Zakhe. No, Zakhe gone. Akole.
You know.
Akole. Oh, Zakhe, where are you?
Yes.
Oh, okay, the time to keep it. Yeah. All right.
I think it is similar also to the research on everything that we do. ngoba ngicabanga ukuthi okunye usukwazi okunye usungakwazi but i-elected it's all about the decision esuyithathile ne-behavior ekutheni uyayishintsha noma ayishintshe but ngicabanga ukuthi ekuyona ngempela eyinkinga yile masuthola ama-results ngoba most of the time uthola ama-results ezinto kade uzenzile not osukelwayo ngazo.
Okay, Akole, thanks Zaki.
Nangimina ile asini la thola khona ama-results. Yeah, like to think of it, sonke lesikhathi bekumnandi kujabulwa ashisa inyama udla ama-drink yonke leyo nto leyo only to find out ukuthi beyiphila kengcupheni.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah. Sizonibonisa islogan sale ede besiyibona okay, le ede siqeda ukuyibona. So mawubona lesi slogan, be upfront. What does it do to you? Do you think it's memorable? Do you think it's you'll find it easy to remember? Do you think it will grab attention yabantu? Sipho?
I think it's too weak for my liking.
It's too weak.
It's not strong.
Talk to me.
Can you come back to me? I'm just trying to think.
Okay. Akole, be upfront.
I think you're right, but as I said before, see short. Be upfront with what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be upfront with like it's going to so as most of be upfront. I'm going to food to the include.
Okay. The director when it says be upfront, who is it talking to?
I think it's talking to maybe industry, these products, my fast food or something like that. They must be upfront about, what's it?
Yes. Okay. Tumela. Oh, sorry, Kubel.
I know it's okay. Get Tumela again.
Okay, sure. Thanks. Tumelo.
It just sounds like a fashion statement. Noma ilamatema Twitter, my hashtag at is. It's not talking about any health or in I'm not gonna talk trailer. Today it's trending, tomorrow I think in there.
Yeah. Okay. You don't think you won't remember? You don't think it is grabbing attention grabbing one thing?
Yeah, because it's be upfront about what? Yeah, well, be upfront about P. Yeah, well, it's not. It's me enjoying choose. I choose.
I choose. Okay, sure. Uzakhe nawubona kanjani?
Hey, no, ngicabanga ukuthi nami I strongly agree ekutheni yeah, izinto vele ezenzekala futhi I-choose ngoba yeah, izinto vele esikhathini esiningi futhi uthola ukuthi usuke u-very much aware yazo ukuthi lokhu okubonayo usuke kunemiphumela ethile.
Yeah. Because nathi ubona kanjani yena?
Hayi, nami ngivumelana nabafethu. Almost be upfront into ethuli leyo. Kanti manje la ku-serious kukhulunywa ngempilo yabo. Mhlawumbe bangasenza sibe nje hayi sona sithusi nje masikho right. Ngoba le nto serious ngempela abantu ekumele bayazi futhi kube ukuthi mawufunda uyibone. Mama kanje ungadlula ngisho esitolo nje. Ungayinaka hayi asikho nje right.
Asikho right. Isipho bezwa sithi idea so cabangile.
Yes, I think we should, in these kind of issues, I think we shouldn't hold back in terms of things that might get you sick in the long run. So for me, being upfront, I would have put more like health issues.
Okay.
Something more like that, something that's going to be high catchy when you take things from the rack and it says to you health issues. You do want to read about that. What is this thing talking about when it's saying health issues? So then it gives you guidelines in terms of what you should be prepared in upcoming things that might come up to you. It's just an idea, it's just a thought.
Yes, that's what we welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Does it motivate you? Does it motivate you to demand warning labels on unhealthy foods and sugary drinks?
Are you on me?
I'm asking you. Yes.
Yes. Can you say that again? Can you repeat that?
Does it motivate you to demand warning labels to be put on packages of unhealthy foods and sugary drinks?
Yes, it does motivate me. It does motivate me for sure. Because everybody wants a long life. Everybody still wants to live. Nobody wants to depart this life. So it's better to know than not to know.
Indeed. Okay, thank you. Thanks. So now, yes. The next slide now is just comparing what we showed you. The earlier one is just the slogans of what we showed you before. So that was concept 2, and it was the don't care. And now this second ad that you saw is concept 1, be upfront. So we just want to get now a preference. Which of these two do you feel works harder for the message that it's bringing? Is easier to understand and so on, is impactful as we have understood. Yeah. Which thanks, Jenny. We just talking, please remember, we're just talking about the slogans. Be upfront, they don't care. Which one is more attention grabbing? Easier to understand? Sipo? Unmute with Sipo. Unmute yourself, Sipo. Thanks.
I would go for concept 2. They don't care.
Petro was very too much. They don't care, and it be upfront.
I go for option 2. They don't care.
Okay. Why?
The government doesn't care. The people that sells the product that don't care. The people that makes the product don't care. So I think it's appealing to me.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Tumelo.
Nina washo lutho nje really. Into your campaign ya 2 days nje. After the campaign it's over and then we back to our normal ways.
What do you mean in your campaign for 2 days?
They're not. Awangitshela ukuthi ngibe upfront noma ngigade into engiyidlayo nje. It's just a campaign. Yabo nje ngazuthi advertise ukudla okuthize for clicks or someone nje. So keep range entsha. Yeah, ayisho lutho.
What would make it issue something to you?
Babeke iy'thombe zama-amputatiwe la ney'duza behlinzwa abantu bebona ukuthi kuyafiwa labo manje uma kusakhulunywa kanjena into engasho lutho.
Okay.
Ubona don't drink and drive. Kodwa ubhalwe kancane, you hardly even notice yabo leyo nto. It's just nje opopa nje ababhaliwe ukuthi sizamile ukuniwonisha kodwa okay.
Yeah. Kosinathi, what are your thoughts?
Mina ngihamba no-concept 2 yabo ngoba yakhona ikhona i-warning if they say they don't care futhi ufuna ukwazi they don't care ngani kanjani yabo kodwa nje u-concept 2 cause vele labantu abayenza le product they don't care ngathi abushuthi kahle kahle abafuni sazi umgozi bawo lento since noma bengawafaki nama-warning signs akhona kodwa wona u-concept 2 nje they don't care uzofuna ukwazi ukuthi ngani.
Right.
Yeah, angihamba nawo number 2 mina.
Uaxole yena.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Zohamano too.
Okay. Why?
Yeah, because I want like more food or something that got to do with care. Oh, wonke umuntu uyafuna ukunakekela and uyafuna ukwazi ukuthi kwenzakalani. Yabo. So as soon as you feel like they don't care, so the word care nje uyaqala ukuthi okay, mangibe aware because it's got to do with my well-being. Yeah.
When does it care?
Yeah, I think I also go for number two. Even say they don't care. It's more to feelings. You know? Yeah, it's more to feelings. That's a thing in a bonaccord routine. They've compromised kakhulu impilo zabantu more than acting but generating profit. Hello?
Hi, I'm still here.
Hello?
Kubeka zakhe ngiyabuzwa.
Yes, yeah. So in our bonaccord routine, especially sleep, they are more concerned about profit.
Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you. And yeah.
For the poll, the last poll for the summary, and what they must just remember is that they saw only 1 and 2. So all the questions that they see here are only for 1 and 2. So just explain to them.
Niyamuzwa Newton. Nizobona masisenza isurvey yokugcina siyaqeda manje. But ngoba awu-4 in total, kuvela ama-concept awu-4 la, but nikhumbule please ukuthi nenza u-concept 1 no-concept 2. U-concept 2 ilona bethi they don't care. U-concept 1 uthi be upfront. Concept 1, be upfront. Concept 2, they don't care. Nikhumbule please. Singaboni abantu sebefake ama-ratings ku-3 no-4. Kule group senze u-1 no-2. Please nikhumbule leyo. Seniyayibona neseyivelile.
And you can tell them that one question is like a positive and the other one is like a negative. The positive.
Seyivelile nina ngizoqhubeka ngikhaza. Zakhe. Okay, good. All right, so masibheka lama question ezingiqhubeka ngizobona ukuthi eyokuqala iba positive. Which of the two is most likely to talk about? Question two alandele ethi which one is the least likely? Yabona zenza kanjalo zaphikisana ama-questions siyoqeda. Nikhumbule ukuthi concept 1 no concept 2. Concept 1, be upfront. Concept 2, they don't care. Now that's why I evaluate child the group. So which one of the S they've just seen would be for you the most likely for you to talk about with someone else? Kubege, which of these two ads that you've seen, which one would be your least likely to talk about, or would be the least likely for you to talk about? Number 3, which one is the most for you is the most likely for you to increase your support for warning labels on food on front of food and drink packages? When you think of those two, which one will make you want to support most? Number 4, the opposite. Which one would make you want to least support movement, labels or warning labels on the food? Number 5, which one is most likely to increase your support for government actions to reduce consumption of unhealthy foods? Likewise, number 6 is the opposite, least likely to increase your support. Number 7, most likely for you and your family to reduce your consumption of unhealthy foods and sugary drinks. Number 8, which one is the least likely to make you reduce your food Sorry, yours or your family's intake of unhealthy food and sugary drinks. So our 8 in total. Yeah, since if by just show thanks to Melo.
Down.
Thanks for thanks Fundo. Akole done, thank you. Because nathi uzakanjani?
Done.
Siyabonga. Uzakhe?
Done.
Done.
Siyabonga. Siyabonga siqedile. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you found that worthwhile. Yeah, I hope you found that interesting. Yeah, just this photo here when I was sign, and you will have. You will have given Ahmad banking details, and how you prefer to be paid to mark data net. Abanye sometimes by bafuni e-wallet, abanye by bafuni account number. So if by end of business class, please call or please tell Dorika, just warn us like the problem. Otherwise, we should be covered by tomorrow. Thanks so much again. This was worthwhile and very informative. Yeah, Bob.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
So,
Thanks.
thank you. Bye-bye.